Vintage farmhouse decor. How to mix antique pieces for a cozy rustic home transformation. Hello everyone. Welcome back to Decorillo, your go-to channel for home design, interior decorating ideas, and timeless aesthetics that make a house feel like home. I'm Emma, and today, we're diving into the charming world of vintage farmhouse decor style that blends rustic warmth, antique treasures, and cozy simplicity to create an inviting space full of history and character. If you've ever dreamed of transforming your home into a cozy retreat that feels both nostalgic and effortlessly stylish, you're in the right place. Mixing antique pieces into your farmhouse decor isn't just about collecting old things, it's about curating a home that tells a story, where every item holds meaning and charm. In this video, I'll walk you through how to mix antique pieces seamlessly into your home, bringing warmth, authenticity, and timeless beauty to every corner. So sit back, relax, and let's explore the magic of vintage farmhouse decor together. And if you love cozy home inspirations, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe for more design ideas. Now let's get started. One of the most beautiful things about vintage farmhouse decor is its ability to blend the past with the present. A well-designed space doesn't feel like a museum, it feels lived in, welcoming, and full of life. The key to mixing antique pieces is balance. You want to create a home that honors history without feeling outdated. Start with foundation pieces like a vintage farmhouse table, distressed wooden chairs, or an old hutch. These elements immediately ground the space with authenticity. Then, layer in smaller antique finds, such as ironstone dishes, vintage scales, or rustic lanterns, to add charm and personality. The best part? No two vintage farmhouse homes will ever look alike. Every piece you collect is unique, carrying its own history, making your home truly one of a kind. When designing a vintage farmhouse interior, the color palette plays a crucial role. Soft, muted tones like creamy whites, warm beiges, soft grays, and gentle pastels help create an airy, inviting atmosphere. These colors highlight the natural beauty of antique wood furniture, aged metals, and weathered finishes. Chippy paint, distressed surfaces, and natural patina bring in that lived-in charm that makes the farmhouse aesthetic so appealing. To keep the space from feeling too neutral, consider adding pops of soft blues, muted greens, or earthy terracotta through decor accents like vintage textiles, ceramic pitchers, or hand-painted cabinets. The goal is to create a harmonious, cozy space where old and new blend beautifully together. One of my favorite ways to introduce antique charm into a farmhouse home is through architectural salvage pieces. Think old doors repurposed as headboards, reclaimed wood beams adding rustic texture, or vintage windows transformed into decorative wall art. These elements instantly add character and a sense of history to any space. You can often find beautiful salvaged pieces at flea markets, antique shops, or even by repurposing items from old barns and farmhouses. The beauty of architectural salvage is that each piece tells a story. An old barn door becomes a dining table, a vintage mantel becomes the focal point of your living room. These elements don't just serve a decorative purpose, they bring a sense of nostalgia and authenticity that truly defines farmhouse style. When decorating with antiques, textiles and soft furnishings play an essential role in creating warmth and comfort. Vintage farmhouse decor is all about layering textures: linen curtains, grain sack pillows, hand-woven rugs, and crocheted throws add depth and coziness to a space. Look for vintage-inspired patterns like ticking stripes, floral prints, and buffalo checks to enhance the old-world charm. Don't be afraid to mix and match patterns, as long as they share a similar color palette. A well-loved quilt draped over a wooden bench, an antique lace tablecloth on a rustic dining table, or faded floral curtains billowing in the breeze. All these elements evoke a sense of timeless comfort and farmhouse romance. Lighting is another key element in achieving that perfect vintage farmhouse aesthetic. Nothing says cozy like the warm glow of antique-inspired lighting. Wrought iron chandeliers, weathered brass sconces, vintage-inspired pendant lights, and even oil lamps can create an ambiance that feels inviting and nostalgic. If you want to add a modern touch without straying from the farmhouse charm, try Edison bulbs. They provide that warm, candlelit glow while still feeling old-fashioned. The right lighting transforms a space, making it feel cozy, intimate, and effortlessly elegant. No farmhouse home is complete without vintage-inspired kitchen decor. The kitchen is truly the heart of the home, and incorporating antique pieces here brings an extra dose of charm. Open shelving showcasing ironstone dishes, mason jars filled with dried goods, and enamelware pitchers instantly give the kitchen that welcoming old-world feel. A large farmhouse sink, vintage brass or copper hardware, and a well-worn wooden butcher block island add functionality while maintaining the timeless appeal of farmhouse design. Even something as simple as a worn breadboard, an old scale, or a vintage rolling pin on display can add warmth and nostalgia to the space. Let's not forget about the small decorative touches that truly bring a farmhouse space to life. Rusty metal watering cans, aged books, ceramic vases filled with fresh or dried flowers, old clocks, and repurposed crates make perfect vintage farmhouse accents. Antique mirrors can reflect natural light, making a room feel brighter and more open. A large distressed wall clock, an old ladder repurposed as a blanket rack, or a collection of vintage glass bottles on a mantel all add subtle yet impactful character. Mixing these small decor pieces with larger statement furniture ensures a cohesive, thoughtfully curated space that feels warm and inviting. In the end, vintage farmhouse decor is more than just a design style, it's a feeling. It's about creating a home that feels warm, nostalgic, and deeply personal. When mixing antiques into your space, don't rush the process. Take your time finding pieces that truly speak to you. The beauty of farmhouse design is that it embraces imperfections, tells stories, and brings comfort in a way that no other style can. Whether you're starting small with a few vintage decor pieces or completely transforming your space, each step brings you closer to a home that feels like a true retreat from the modern world. I hope today's video has inspired you to embrace the beauty of vintage farmhouse decor. Which antique pieces do you love the most? Let me know in the comments. And if you enjoyed this cozy design journey, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you never miss a new episode of Decorillo. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time for more timeless home inspiration.